What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 37 of our FM19 Olympic Lyon'S save, and today back again with two games. It's been a long time since the last episode you saw, not in terms of upload date, but just in regards to how far I've travelled along. So actually, I think the last time we met was probably, I think maybe the Moscow game, right? I think it might have been the Moscow game where we actually finally went through the Champions League. And just look at our form, by the way. Look at the sea of green and just lack of defeats. It's a wonderful sight. But of course, yes, let's run you through some of what's happened since then. We beat Saint Etienne 2-0, beat Nice 3-0, Rennes 3-0, Nims 3-1. We beat Sete 5-0 in the Cup, Toulouse 2-0. Lille got dispatched 6-1. Depay grabbed 4 goals in that game. Nantes got beat 2-0, both in stoppage time of either half. Reims unfortunately drew 0-0. Beat Bordeaux in the Coupe de la Ligue semi-final. So we are through to the final in that, where we do indeed play PSG. Beat Toulouse 2-0 in the league. Beat Cholet 3-1 in the 10th round. They were leading for a long time in that, actually. It took us to extra time. So, yeah, what we've gathered there, a lot of clean sheets, a lot of good results. If you see here, I mean, Lovro made just 33 key passes, 16 clean sheets for Lopez this year. Neymar's still the top goal scorer, but you see Depay's up there. Most assists, Dubois on 5. Yeah, Major's got a lot of key passes, as does Phil Foden, which is good to see. Surprisingly, actually, so since then, PSG have almost sort of started panicking and realised how far behind they are in the league. Just as we're on this screen, actually, you can see we did indeed draw Juventus in the Champions League. So we are playing Juventus yet again. They're in fine form, top of the Serie A. Dybala's wanted by Chelsea, Pjanic wanted by Man City. They still have Ronaldo in their team. They're a very strong side. But like I was saying beforehand, PSG started sweating a little bit and realised that they've fallen off the pace, and they started just splashing the cash really in the January window. They bought in Bernd Leno from Arsenal for £57 million. Who else did they sign? They signed Ignacio Pussetto for quite a sum of money as well. How much did he cost them? 21.5. So it just went really crazy. They even made a £53 million offer for Toussaint out of our squad, which of course we did indeed reject, because I don't want to sell directly to a rival. As you can see here, Draxler's gone back to Schalke from them as well. Actually, was he at Schalke before? He was, yeah, long time ago. He's gone back to Schalke. I saw Di Maria has gone on loan to West Brom. That's crazy in my eyes. Di Maria's playing for West Brom. That is ridiculous, right? And he's doing fairly right for them as well. 8 goals, 3 assists. But either way, yeah, so a lot's happened. PSG started trying to buy the league. We have fallen just behind Marseille again by 1 point. But we're quite comfortably ahead of PSG and Monaco for now. But like I said, yeah, we really need to sort of leapfrog Marseille again. But quite a few games left to go in the league, and I thought it'd be good just to bring you the Champions League action. So we are here today. Hopefully, again, we can continue this fine form. I'm hoping the team aren't camera shy. Surprisingly, Nice have better form than us, but as you see here, in the 7 times we've played, we've never ever lost against Nice. Past meetings, look at that. 18 goals scored, 1 conceded, 21 points we've gained off of them. And yeah, hopefully we can keep that up today and not bottle it. We've been in very fine form. Traore's come into his own corner. He's been playing very well. As a result, that means sort of Cuadrado gets a bit left out. I might bring him on at wing back today, and bring Dubois onto the bench for Alvarez. Alvarez can sit out this one. Oh, as I've minimised it on my screen. I'm going to run through the lineups when they're net side by side, but as a result, we're looking very good. I'm confident in both competitions. In every competition that we're in, I'm confident we can go all of the way. We're on the left-hand side today, of course, as we're at home. And our lineup is Lopez, Mendy, Lenglet, Pongracic, Cuadrado with Toussaint, Hussein and Chiquinho. Depay, Major and Traore round out our lineup. And for them on the right-hand side, Benitez in goal, Shmenikov, Sarr, Yanga and Biwa and Dabo. With Romelu up into CDM. Denis Cheryshev, he's on the left-hand side. Danilo, Tibbing, Minamino, and then Molida up top. So not the most threatening side from Nice, and they definitely have fallen off from the times when they had like Schneider, Balotelli, and the likes. So Yeah, not too fearful, not too scared of Nice. I'm sure we can go and do the job. And they haven't really been very strong at all, really, in recent times. So they haven't really got much money. I don't think they're going to really. I think they're going to be a team that definitely falls off. Whereas Angers have really demonstrated their power. SMKN have had a very good season. Bordeaux still up in and around there. So those are the sorts of teams that will look like they're going to perform on a consistent basis. Whereas Nice, just have really looked off the pace, even from season 1. They just haven't looked up for it, really. Jaquinho now up to Memphis. Lovely play from us so far. Hussein. Look at this lovely holding play out to Mendy out wide. Can he whip in a nice ball? He does indeed. Traore's there. What a finish. Is he offside? He's not. That does count. It's 1-0. Oh, he's actually reviewing the footage. Maybe he is offside. I'm clapping in my coat. That's the most. What am I doing? That's the most action you've ever seen me do in my my pink coat. Let's have a look here. Is it offside? It didn't look offside to me. Depay into Chiquinho. Mendy. Maybe it is actually. Maybe it is offside. Apparently it stood. I mean, we didn't get a definitive response, but apparently the goal has gone ahead. And we've only conceded 12 goals in 25 games. The only team really close to that is PSG. But even then, they're a bit off the pace as things stand right now. But they can easily make that up. If they go on a Major here, lovely play from him. If they go on a winning run, they can definitely catch up. So I wouldn't rule them out quite yet. But the ball is, it's definitely in our court, really. I think we can outperform Marseille. I think we can go the distance. I'll be so disappointed if we lose this league title to Marseille. Memphis now, lovely ball out to him. Lovely touch. Oh, can't quite get the finish. But yeah, if we somehow lose the title to Marseille, I'll be devastated. Major whips in a lovely corner. Benitez collects it. They've looked better today, Nice, than they have in some past games. But either way, we're still 1-0 up. And looking pretty comfortable, to be fair. They don't really look like causing us too much issues. We have another corner. Danilo heads away. Toussaint heads it back in. Memphis is there off the bar twice, it looked like. Jesus, bouncing around like mad. And they do get a bit fortunate there. And relatively quiet apart from that. We've just sort of been attacking their goal, and they haven't really been doing too much. Although we have a free kick. Is that a penalty? Is it another VAR decision? Here he goes, running off again. This VAR is actually ridiculous. I like this back 3 line we have, though, from the free kick. Prevents the counter-attack. But here we are again, another computer screen. Is it a penalty? Here we go. It is. It's a penalty. I mean, VAR is very long-winded, isn't it? Memphis Depay. Can he step up, grab what is like 15th goal of the season, I think it will be. He can. What a penalty that is. Fantastic stuff. 16th of the season. So he's doing very well this year. Celebrates in front of their fans. A bit rude, but you got to do what you got to do, right, when you score a goal. Lovely penalty, to be fair. Well deserved. Shockingly, actually, Lille, Auxerre and Saint Etienne are the ones in the relegation zone. Auxerre were doing pretty well at the beginning of the year. And Lille, it's just a shame to see them go down, really. And Nantes, actually, a few teams a bit surprising. Brest I thought would be a bit further down. Some of the other teams I didn't. Troyes maybe, or Troy, I think that is. I don't really. Or Reims, I'd more expect to go down than the other teams, but it's still very, very close. A lot of battling on to go there. And a lot of movement still to go. As we whip in a lovely free kick to Pongracic off the bar, and the bar saved Nice big time this game. We should be further ahead. And at this rate, I think we've scored 20 goals now and only conceded 1 in 8 games against Nice, which I think is absurd. Is that barred from our team? I think it is, right? Yeah, it is. Melvin Bard, our left back. Shame he's not playing today. I'm going to make some subs just to get some fresh legs on. Loftus-Cheek can play. Maxwell Cornet can come on. And Suarez. You know what? You can come on, mate. Let's get a bit of freshness going. I probably realised I need to stop making so many subs in the attacking third. I need to start substituting, the rest of the field to get fresher legs. But either way, it's working, right? Tibbling into Sarafri? Not too sure. Danilo. Oh, lovely strike from Dabo. And how's that gone in? Is it a deflection? I'm not too sure, but it's 2-1, so they are back in with a shout. A lovely goal from him. Just a lovely composed volley, really, wasn't it? Look at this. Bang. I think it might have took a deflection off Suarez, but either way, bit unfortunate, but hopefully we can hold on for the last 12 minutes here. Grab the 3 points. As we look to see the game out. They've made all 3 subs now as well. Lucas Piazzon's come on. 27 years old he is. Hasn't quite had the career that people thought he would. Temporarily we leapfrog Marseille. Struggle to get my words out. And Rafa Suarez with a late free kick here. We whip it into the box. Ooh, power header from Cornet, and Benitez does well to stop that and hold it out. And it looks like this may be the last chance for them. Are they going to break away? Lovely touch from Pongracic. Look at that. Back to the keeper. As long as we don't make any silly mistakes. There it is. Full-time whistle. Lyon 2, Nice 1. We keep up our winning ways against them. We head to the top of the table temporarily, admittedly, but hopefully we can carry this form into the Juventus game where we are at home in the first leg. But of course they have a deadly, deadly side. So I'm going to hop ahead to that Juventus game and I'll catch you then. Here we are then. The time has come where we play Juventus once again. As I said, we have played them definitely before, and I think it was only in the group stage. And it was. And we won the first game 4-1. We drew the second game 2-2. And actually both games Ronaldo scored against us. So yeah, we have to keep an eye on him. He could be very deadly here. And you know, I was just looking at the Champions League overall, and we did get one of the tougher draws. You know, Besiktas were in here, Ajax, Porto, not too many, you know, Roma, not too many teams were super easy, but, you know, Juventus are one of the more defensive and more solid teams in this competition. But, you know, to win it, you got to beat the best, and you got to beat the rest. So, or to beat the best, you got to beat the rest. But whatever the saying is, either way, we've got to beat Juventus today. That's who's been put in front of us. Can I look at the match preview, actually? They're the favourites. Our form's better, and we've never lost against them, but they are still the favourites, apparently. Bit of a bummer, but, you know, it is what it is. Am I happy with this team? Why is Danea? Dubois suspended. I'm gonna bring Cuadrado on against his old club. And I'm gonna put Danea on the bench somewhere for... This is tough. Actually, I'm going to leave Danea off. That's the team we're going to rock with. I'm pretty confident with it. I think it can do the job. Yeah, you know, Cornet, Traoré, good form. I'm going to run through the 2 lineups here, and I'll run through one thing I spot about the Juventus one. But we're on the left-hand side, as of course we're at home. Lopez, Mendy, Lenglet, Pongracic, Cuadrado, Sanderberg, Lovro Major, Husem, Maxwell Cornet, Phil Foden and Traoré round out our lineup. Juventus on the right-hand side, they have this circular formation that a lot of teams have brought out this year, and every time we faced it, we have been successful. So hopefully that's a good sign. But in net, they have Szczesny, Otamendi, Bonucci, Chiellini. What a back 3 that is. Alexandro, Chumacero on the right-hand side, Axel Witsel with Pjanic alongside him, Ronaldo, Douglas Costa and Dybala. So their team's very threatening. Ronaldo 17 in 32, Costa 10 in 31, Pjanic has 9 assists, Dybala has a good scoring record, Bonucci highest average rating. I think this formation could work for Juventus because they have the players to pull it off. So we just have to see and kick on in to the game. What kit are we playing in? We're in our classic white. They're in their nice black away kit, sorry. And yeah, we kick things off underway. Hussein, is it an early goal? Unfortunately not. And this is going to be a very, very tough game, actually. Their team's just full of superstars. You know, they've managed to get in Otamendi, who's only 32. You know, they've got him in fairly young for a centre-back. You know, they paid a big sum of money, 38 million for him from Man City. So they're splashing the cash. And of course, when you have players like Dybala, Costa and Ronaldo as your front 3, you're always going to be threatening. Not to mention that their fitness levels are slightly better than ours as well. As they come on the attack here, Douglas Costa back into Axel Witsel. What's he going to do here? Lovely tackle, but Ronaldo, oh my god, nearly went for a superstar strike. And luckily it whizzed past the far post. And we get a bit fortunate there. And the game's pretty quiet. Both teams keeping each other busy. Nothing too exciting is happening. And yeah, we're just sort of heading to, elsewhere. Oh, Arthur plays for Liverpool from Barcelona. Splashed the cash on him in January by the looks of it. 55 million, that's crazy. Yeah, Liverpool are looking like a bit of a threat, actually, because they're just dismantling Ajax elsewhere. And yeah, this game's just been very quiet. Apart from that Ronaldo super strike that just went wide, nothing's really happened. I'm liking in the stats that we have had more shots. So we're looking like we have maybe the better part of the game. We have a corner here. Lovro Major whips it in. Cornet can't quite direct it goalwards and it whistles past the post. But yeah, we're looking more up for it. They're sitting very deep. And as we've seen in the past, when teams do this against us, we often punish it. So I'm hoping that's the case today. We do head into half-time 0-0. Which I'm not too over the moon about. I would like us to grab at least a goal and head to their stadium in Turin with a lead. But yeah, I mean, at least we're not conceding away goals, right? That's the only positive I can think of. They are just sitting not as deep as some teams have, but yeah, they're not really coming at us. There's Otamendi here in the back. Can we close them down? We're putting a lot of pressure on, actually, and they're sort of lumping it forward. Costa here, he's very deep, but he's surging forward out to Alexandro, actually, on the overlap. Ronaldo, Sandro. What can they do here? Ronaldo into Witsel. Pjanic, he can ping a nice ball. Bonucci, and we're just keeping up the pressure. Look at that, just suffocating their options. But they are doing very well to play it around and keep possession here. Loop it forward to Ronaldo, who gets on the end of it, and that's why he's, the best player in the world, really, isn't he? Cristiano Ronaldo. It's only ever going to be one man that scored. I did mention he's always scored against me every time he's played. And look at that. Pjanic, I said he can ping them. He does. Ronaldo on the end of it. And Lopez can't do anything about it. And Juventus head 1-0 up. And I'm going to make some subs. Depay is coming on for Traore. But I'm going to switch these two round. Loftus-Cheek can come on. And Chiquinho can come on for Hussein. That's what we're going to do here. Elsewhere, Juventus really coming at us now, actually. Although, here we go. Sanderberg into Foden. They are just... Oh, yeah, there's such a good... usually this formation doesn't work, but I feel like Juventus have the star power to really make this formation work. As Costa has a free kick here. Whips in deep. Oh, Pongracic with his height managed to keep that out. And Memphis can chase this here. He's got the pace over Otamendi and he's burst into the box. Whips it into Loftus-Cheek. Takes a touch. Can he score? He does! Ruben Loftus-Cheek, £10 million. He pretty much paid his own money there with a goal against Juventus. Loftus-Cheek, he's missed a lot of those in the past. That's the first goal he scored this year. Look at Memphis. Lovely vision, lovely ball, lovely touch, lovely finish. Lots of lovelies there, but I mean, we've got a goal. It's 1-1. We've tied it up. 5 minutes they were ahead. And yeah, that's a lot better. It's not great because they do have an away goal, like I mentioned, but it's better than being behind, right? Loftus-Cheek now into Chiquinho. Lovely out to Cornet. What's he going to do here? Bit of magic. What a goal from Maxwell Cornet. That's what he likes, playing on that right-hand side. That's what he's done time and time again this season. 14 goals for him. We had 2-1 up against Juventus. Look at this. Chiquinho into Cornet. Lovely touch. Has the acres of space, and it's like an Iron Robben-esque goal. Bursts onto that left foot of his, and he's done fantastic work this year. 7 in 12 in the leagues, 4 and 4 in the cup, 2 goals in 1 start in the Champions League. He's really come alive this year. And yeah, just performed phenomenally for us this season. Really helped elevate us to that next level. And yeah, in the space of 10 minutes, 3 goals have been scored here. And we have got the lead momentarily, though, as Chiellini whips the ball in. Pongracic is there, only as far as Witsel, though. And Pjanic now, we know he can ping those long balls into Witsel. Can we just suffocate them out and maybe go on the counter and grab a third to really put this game, hopefully, to bed? They play it all the way back to Szczesny, to Otamendi, Bonucci. Or Chiellini, actually. It's not Otamendi. Back to Szczesny. Look at this. We're really suffocating. Memphis picks up a mistake. There it is. The third goal of the game. What is Szczesny doing? Memphis Depay. What? 3-1 up here. And that's, yeah, killed the game off, I think. Lovely result to take to the away leg. And Szczesny's just been caught in a world of his own. And since we brought Depay on, he's really brought this game to life. And just, yeah, made it his own, really. Of course, set up the first goal, scored one for himself. And yeah, in the space of 20 minutes, they've gone from 1-0 up to 3-1 down as they bring on Benassia to replace Chiellini. And I'm hoping, yeah, we can just hold on to this. Bernardeschi's come on as well, very pacey winger. But I don't think it's enough. I think we've got this game. I think we're going to see it out. And I think it's another episode where we pick up 2 important wins. You know, we beat Nice, we've beat Juventus, keep our unbeaten runs against those teams alive. Although Pjanic with a last chance here to Alexandro, Mendy clears it, and Sandro was offside anyway. And I think by the time we take this free kick, the game will be over. There we go. Lyon 3, Juventus 1. It looked a bit shaky at first, but, you know, we're in fantastic form at the moment. You know, second in the league, admittedly, but we're doing the job in the Champions League. And I've said it before, but I reckon we can go all the way to the final again. And yeah, we've just got to keep the pressure up on Marseille, and I'm sure they will start to drop points and the cracks will begin to show. But if you did enjoy it, that is the end of today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please drop a like, helps out a ton. Subscribe if you want to see frequent or daily Football Manager content, and I'll catch you next episode, guys. See you later.